Ever wondered about the king famous for having 6 wives? That's Henry VIII. And his story is more than just a soap opera from the 1500s. Let's dive into the life of one of England's most infamous. Henry wasn't originally supposed to be king. Born in 1491, he was the second son. He was a bright, athletic, and handsome prince, skilled in music and sports. But when his older brother, Arthur, passed away, 10-year-old Henry's destiny changed forever. Suddenly, he was the heir to the throne of England. At just 17, he became King Henry VIII, full of youthful ambition and Renaissance ideals. He even married his brother's widow, Catherine of Aragon, a devout and respected Spanish princess. For 20 years, their marriage seemed stable. They had a daughter, Mary, but Henry desperately wanted a son to secure the Tudor dynasty. Catherine couldn't provide one, and Henry's eye began to wander. He fell head over heels for a charismatic lady-in-waiting named Anne Boleyn. Anne was different. She refused to be just a mistress. She wanted to be queen. This is where things get really dramatic. The Pope wouldn't grant Henry a divorce from Catherine, so Henry did something unthinkable. He broke away from the Catholic Church, declared himself the head of the new Church of England, and annulled his own marriage. He then married Anne Boleyn in 1533. Anne gave him a daughter, Elizabeth, but still no son. When she, too, failed to produce a male heir, Henry grew tired of her. Accused of shocking crimes, Anne was executed at the Tower of London, a tragic end for a queen who changed the course of English history. Just days after Anne's execution, Henry married Jane Seymour. She finally gave him what he'd always wanted, a son, Edward. But this joy was short-lived. Jane died from complications shortly after childbirth. Henry was genuinely heartbroken and considered her his only true wife. He was even buried next to her. Next up was wife number 4, Anne of Cleves. This was a political match, and let's just say the portrait didn't match reality. Henry found her unattractive and divorced her after only 6 months. She was smart, though, agreeing to the annulment and living out her days comfortably in England as the king's beloved sister. Wife number 5 was the young and vivacious Catherine Howard, but her past caught up with her, and she was accused of being unfaithful to the king. Like her cousin Anne Boleyn, she met her end on the executioner's block, a grim fate for a teenage queen. Finally, there was Catherine Parr, his 6th and final wife. A kind and mature widow, she was more of a companion and nurse to the aging, increasingly unhealthy king. She even helped reconcile Henry with his daughters, Mary and Elizabeth. Catherine Parr outlived Henry, who died in 1547. In his later years, Henry became a shadow of his former self. A jousting accident left him with a painful leg wound that never healed, making him irritable and obese. He grew paranoid and tyrannical, a far cry from the charming prince he once was. So, what's his legacy? Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. That's the famous rhyme. But Henry VIII was more than just his marital drama. His desperate quest for a male heir led to the English Reformation, a monumental shift that separated England from papal authority and reshaped the nation's religious and political landscape forever. His actions, driven by personal desires, had consequences that echoed for centuries. He was a complex figure, a Renaissance man, a ruthless tyrant, and a king who changed England forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating stories from history. See you next time.